Welcome to another episode of the Leading Yourself podcast. I'm so excited for you to be here as together we dive into something really important in today's episode. The things that no one can take away from you. These are the things that are going to make you unstoppable. You know, we all strive for success, but true fulfillment comes from building a foundation that can't be shaken. That no matter what life throws at you, it won't be shaken. That's what we're talking about today on the podcast. So stay tuned and let's dive in. Welcome to the Leading Yourself podcast. This is your host, Carolina de Arriba. I'm an HR professional, health and fitness coach, wife, mom, and above all things, a goal-getter. In this podcast, we're going to be digging into all things leadership, professional and career development, habits, and relationships. This is a podcast for those who want to become the best version of themselves. Those who have big dreams and are willing to embrace the journey and put in the work to achieve them. My goal is to share with you the tools, tips, and tricks to help you in your journey. So let's dig into today's episode. We live in a world where so much of what we achieve or what we acquire can be influenced by external factors. Our jobs, money, titles, and even the options of others. But what if I told you that the most valuable assets you can have are those that nobody can touch? These are the qualities and strengths you build within yourself that stay with you no matter where life takes you. Imagine a foundation so strong that regardless of any setbacks, any challenges, or unexpected changes, you remain steady, confident, and most important, unstoppable. That's what we're focusing on today, building up the things that last. These are the qualities that form the true pillars of success. Your skills, your body and your health, your mindset, your character, your knowledge, and your work ethic. No one can take away your ability to learn new skills, the effort that you put into your health, or the mental toughness you develop over time. Your integrity, the wisdom you've gathered through experience, and the discipline you apply every day, these are all within your control. And when you mature these areas of your life, you set yourself for an unstoppable growth, regardless of the circumstances that surround you. So today we're going to break down these 6 pillars and talk about how we can strengthen each one to build a life that is resilient and adaptable and grounded in what truly matters. If you're ready to take ownership of what makes you unstoppable, let's dive in right away. Let's talk about these 6 pillars and create these unstoppable foundation. Your skills, your health, your mindset, your character, your knowledge, and your work ethics. Let's start with the power of skills. Think about your skills as tools in your personal and professional toolbox. Every time you learn something new, whether it's work-related skills or something personal, you're sharpening a tool that can be used at any point of your life. Skills are like an investment that continues to pay off. Whether you're mastering public speaking, learning to code, or perfecting a fitness regime, no one can take that away from you. It's yours forever. Make the time to invest in yourself by learning and honing your skills. It's about instant rewards, about long-term growth and adaptability. And here's the thing. Not only focus on growing any skills, but be intentional about the skills that you grow. That is the secret sauce. We said skills are something that no one can take away from you. They're going to be on your toolbox forever. You're going to be able to pull into any of these at any point in your life. Right? When the circumstances around you change, you might not be able to control the circumstances, but you'll be able to pull different tools from your toolbox, aka your skills, right? So think about Where is that you want to go in the future? What skills will be valuable in the future? And because we never have a crystal ball to know exactly what is going to happen, it's good to put in some extra skills in our toolbox, skills that can be transferable into different situations. Some skills that you know are going to help you when you are facing challenges, like your communication skills, your adaptability skills, like your negotiation skills, like your listening skills. All of these skills, just to name a few examples, but make your own list. And most importantly, be intentional and dedicate time to invest in developing those skills. Make an inventory of the skills that you have today. Based on that, decide what are the next skills that you're going to add to your toolbox. Okay, number 2, taking ownership of your body and your health. See, we only have one body. Our bodies is like our temple. Whether you're taking steps to improve your fitness, to eat healthy, to focus on your mental well-being, to taking care of your health is so essential. Is one of the most empowering forms of control that you have. And here's the beauty of it. No one can do it for you. No one can take it away from you either, right? If we don't have our health, we don't have anything. You probably have heard this before, but you can have 1,000 dreams, right? You might be pursuing 1,000 different dreams and goals. If you don't have your health, you're only pursuing one, which is getting healthy again. Your health is so precious. It's the most valuable thing probably that you have. So be intentional about taking care of it. No one can take it away from you. Only you can, with the choices that you make, the habits that you build, how you show up, how you take care of yourself. And for your health, like for many other things, consistency is key. Progress sometimes might be slow in this space, but if it's steady, you're making progress and you are investing in your health. When you care for your body, when you care for yourself and your health, you're setting yourself up for a stronger, healthier future. If you want to be unstoppable, you're going to need to be in good health. Number 3 is mindset shift. Mindset is everything. I always say that. It dictates how you see challenges and opportunities. A growth mindset says, I can improve, I can learn, while a fixed mindset says, this is just how things are. The best part of that mindset is within your control. You, no matter what external pressures you face, the thoughts you feed yourself and the way that you react to them are 100% yours. Think about it. You are in control. I know it's easier said than done. It requires a lot of work and consistency, working and investing in developing our mindset, but it is under our control and it dictates how we see the external world, no matter what is happening around you. It doesn't matter what's happening around you. You can control it most of the time. 99% of the time, you can control the things that are happening around you. But you can control how you see those and how you react to them. A strong mindset isn't just about positivity. It's about resilience, is how you bounce back when life gets tough. That kind of mental toughness makes you unstoppable. So how can you invest in your mindset? That's where personal development is so important. You know, when I started my career, probably 80% of the time I spent in my own development was focused on my career development and my professional development. I was trying to build skills or quote unquote technical skills in the space that I was working at. So I was in HR and I wanted to learn about hiring and employment law and regulations related to payroll and how to measure training effectiveness and all of these things that were related to my job, right? As time has gone by, That used to be maybe 90% of my time invested in building skills that were related to building a professional foundation. Now in my life, 80% of my time is around investing in my mindset, consuming content that helps build my mindset, that helps strengthen that growth mindset, that helps me exercise that growth mindset. Because I know that on one hand, I already have that quote unquote technical foundation, but what is really going to make me unstoppable, what is really going to help me get where I want to go is a strong mindset, along with these other things that we're talking about today. And that leads me to number 4, which is character and integrity. Your character, think about it, is like your moral compass. It's the way you show up in the world. Honest, compassionate, driven. You fill the blanks. Character is formed through your actions, through your decisions. And while people can challenge or criticize you, they can't take away the core of who you are, the core of that character that you have. You know, character shines through in how you treat others, how you handle success, how you respond to failure. Integrity, respect, and humility build a reputation that precedes you. And that's something money can't buy, right? That's something that is also under your control. And like everything else that we're talking about today, requires consistency and requires an investment. And it requires a lot of self-reflection and just getting clear and working on building that character. And character is built through, again, your intention and how you show up, how you treat others, how, you respond to the challenges. And the best way to start to build this, and I learned this, shared this concept before. I learned it on the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, but it's the power of the space between the stimuli and the response. Now, there's always a space. A lot of times when we respond emotionally to situations happening around us, we eliminate that space and we respond so fast, right, that sometimes we regret the way we respond or the way we show up. So for me, creating that space between a stimuli, which is a situation external to me, and my response is critical in helping me align myself with my own character, right? And really checking with that moral compass and with that work ethic compass and with that sensitive compass inside of me to be able to show up in the world in the way that I know I am truly. Okay, number 5 is knowledge. You have heard knowledge is power. Well, I have to say applied knowledge is power. That is the truth. But the thing is that knowledge doesn't just come from books or degrees. It comes from life experiences, from curiosity, and from learning from others. It's a kind of wealth that grows over time and becomes more valuable as you apply it in different areas of your life. Whether it's understanding yourself better, whether it's learning about your industry, whether it's expanding your horizons, the knowledge you gain is forever yours. And it's up to you on how you apply it to make a positive impact around you, to make an impact in the people around you, to make the impact in maybe your job, to make an impact in the world. Apply knowledge is power. You know, we all can have the same knowledge, and how we apply it will be the differentiator. But you can't apply that knowledge unless you acquire that knowledge first, right? So again, it's about how can we see in every situation opportunity for learning, in every life experience an opportunity for learning, in every problem, challenge, setback we face an opportunity for learning. Because that learning, that knowledge, now we know better. And when you know better, you can do better. And when you start applying that knowledge that you've gained, from those experiences, from your own curiosity, from learning from others, plus also reading the books and going to the trainings and the courses and listening to the podcasts, then we can start to combine these with these other things that we're talking about, with our skills, with our moral compass, our integrity, our character. And all of a sudden, we are building this strong foundation of the person that we are and what we're capable to achieve. Okay, number 6, the last one, is the foundation of work ethics. The way you show up, the effort that you put in, and the consistency with which you strive for excellence is something that no one can take away. Hard work is a great equalizer. It doesn't matter where you come from or what obstacles you face. Your work ethic defines your success. The work you put in behind the scenes when no one is watching is what sets you apart and keeps you moving forward. If you want to become unstoppable, you need to have this work ethic. Just because you want something, I hear a lot about manifestation. And I do believe in manifestation to a point, right? I believe in a form of manifestation that comes with this work ethic, with this hard work, with this action taken. Otherwise, if you just dream about something, but you don't have the work ethic to back up that, you're not going to make the progress that you're looking to make. Success takes effort, right? It's not effortless. Sometimes we look at other people and think, oh, it's so easy. It just comes to you. They're just lucky. No, you don't see what is happening behind the scenes. And I guarantee you, all those people that you admire that are successful have a really strong foundation of a work ethic, right? The way that they show up, the effort that they put in, how consistent they are, all that work that goes behind the scenes that no one is seeing is what is setting them apart and what can set you apart. Don't just work for people to see you working. Work because is what you need to do to achieve your goals. And be conscious of all the things that you need to do behind the scenes that no one will ever know. They don't have to. Sometimes we're more concerned about what others are going to see than the actual work that we're putting in. And that's why a lot of people failed. That's why a lot of people, their foundations are rocked because they don't have these building blocks of their foundation. So there you have it. 6 areas that will make you unstoppable that no one can take away from you. Your skills, your health, your mindset, your character, and your knowledge, and your work ethic. I was almost forgetting about that one. When you focus on developing these things, you're building a foundation for a life of resilience and a life of success. These are the pillars that make you unstoppable. Take a moment to reflect. Which of these pillars are you focusing on right now? And which ones could you use a little more attention? Remember, growth isn't always flashy. It's often quiet, slow, and steady. But with each day, you're becoming stronger, more resilient, and more unstoppable. But you need a strong foundation. You need to put some tools in your toolbox through your skills. You need to be in good health so you can focus on everything else and you can have the strength that is required. You need a strong mindset. Because remember, your mindset is going to dictate how you see the world around you. You need a strong character. You need to build your knowledge and be intentional on how you apply that knowledge. And you need a strong foundation of work ethics. When you have all of these, you're set to be unstoppable. And you're investing in things that no one is going to be able to take away from you. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Leading Yourself podcast. I hope it inspires you to keep building that truly matters. If you enjoy the episode, please share it with someone who needs to hear this message. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. Until next time, keep pushing forward, keep growing, and remember, You are unstoppable. Okay, my friend, that's all I've got for you today. But before you go, 2 quick reminders. Number 1, if we're not already friends on Instagram, let's get connected. You can find me as Leading Yourself Podcast. Number 2, make sure you're subscribed to the podcast so you never miss an episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am incredibly grateful that you're in this journey with me. I want to leave you with one last thought. I want to remind you that you're destined for more and that every step that you take brings you closer to becoming that best version of yourself. Embrace each day as a chance to learn, grow, and chase your dreams. The world needs you to shine brightly, so go out and shop fully and authentically. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Okay, my friend, that's all I've got for you today. But before you go, 2 quick reminders. Number 1, if we're not already friends on Instagram, let's get connected. You can find me as Leading Yourself Podcast. Number 2, make sure you're subscribed to the podcast so you never miss an episode. Thank you so much for joining me today. I am incredibly grateful that you're in this journey with me. I want to leave you with one last thought. I want to remind you that you're destined for more and that every step that you take brings you closer to becoming that best version of yourself. Embrace each day as a chance to learn, grow, and chase your dreams. The world needs you to shine brightly, so go out and shop fully and authentically. Take care, and I'll see you next time.